We should like do introductions.
We should.
Hey, I am Kevin Jackman. You may know me as Keatsdidit, and I'm a content creator / director / filmmaker / musician / artist, and I'm here with.
I never knew your name was Kevin.
Yeah.
Never. I just learned your name just right now.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Kevin. My name is Joshua Neal. I am an actor, content creator, and writer. Occasional poet, depending on who's listening.
And we're doing this after we did the entire podcast, so let's get into it.
Yeah. Is it? They're already recording?
Well, that one is. She's gonna record on that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're gonna hang.
All right, what's going on, bro?
What's up, brother?
All right, so we're here in San Francisco.
Yes.
And how this came to be is
You made it happen.
Yeah, I made this happen. You know, I came out here from Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I just knew that we needed to get together, bro.
Yeah.
We had to. And the only reason it hasn't happened sooner is because we're literally across the country from each other.
Exactly.
And TikTok doesn't pay billions.
I also feel like we needed to let people know we're two different people.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
We're not related.
Yeah, they're not.
As far as we know.
As far as we know.
So how do you take that, like, that you actually have a doppelganger? Because I know, like, Drewski has one, Evil
Does
Dave
he?
Chappelle. Yeah, Drewski
Did you see
has one.
Drake's?
No, but
Bro, Drake has
always-
a crazy. Oh, that's true.
But it's being the most famous person on
Yeah.
the web, you're gonna be people that look like you.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it's going to the point where people have confused our stuff.
Yeah.
Like I walked in, I remember the craziest one was I went to Panera Bread and like the guy was like rattling off your work.
Really?
I was like, that's not me. He was like, no, okay. Or the like, I'm on a new level. That one, no, that's not
That's
me.
not me. I
also-
always
no.
got planets.
Yeah, no.
100%.
Yeah.
I love your planet stuff, and I'll just be like, what? No, that's Keats actually.
Yeah, and it got to the point, it's like, no, this is your, no, 100%. I know where you're, no, not.
The thing
not.
that sucks is the disappointment. It's like, oh no, that's not mine. They're like, this isn't like, no, that's not me. I don't. They're like, oh, all right, but I do stuff. That's okay, bro.
Nah, that's not happened. Nah, that hasn't happened to me. And so it's like a mutual thing.
Yeah, really?
It's like they're just confused. And even when I posted that we're
Yeah.
gonna be doing this,
Yeah.
they're like, y'all not the same person.
That's
Nah,
crazy.
ain't no way. It's
I got
gonna be
that-
AI.
That's crazy. I got that a lot on Twitter for sure.
Yeah.
Another planets guy.
Yeah, but I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
Man, let's take it back to COVID.
Yeah.
How did you even start?
Bro, COVID started, and I was like working at Equinox. I was a pool monitor, but I said it was like a aquatics orchestrator because it sounded fancier. And then I don't know, bro. Like the day that it officially stuff locked down, I had downloaded TikTok like 3 days before, just looking through it. I had like one of those like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 A B C D E F G type of names for a profile.
Yeah.
And then that was just to look at stuff. And then once the lockdown happened, I started actually like making content and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then, but the first time I was doing like lip syncing scenes.
Yes, yo, the lip syncing. Yo, we
Yeah.
have like exactly like the same story. That's crazy.
Okay. That's what I was doing. I was lip syncing scenes.
Because
and those
that's
were doing
what was
okay.
popping at the
That's
time.
what was popping. If you couldn't dance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I was like, all right, bet. And then I did a video. This is how it started. I did a video that was like jealousy, insecurity, and something else. But it was a music challenge. They weren't talking or anything.
Okay.
First people I saw making items talk was you and Katie Florence.
Yeah. Now, I'd really like to know who actually did it first. I really just don't know because somebody could do it first, but it just doesn't come across.
I promise it.
It was like the same time. Katie should really be here. Like,
No, facts.
sit here. That
Facts. It was Katie, but I want like it when I saw I saw Katie first, but when I saw y'all, it was a very like. Because I feel like y'all popped at the kind of the same time,
Yeah,
like you know what I
literally.
mean. So it was one of those things where it was like. That was the first form of content that I seen like that. But I want to say it was like not even same day, maybe day after.
Yeah,
like
like
just
literally.
Katie, then you. You know what I mean? And then after that, I was like, fudge. Like let me go on ahead and try to make these people talk. And then yeah, it was easy to do from an editing point of view, from a talking point of view. The only thing that sucked was you couldn't upload anything over a minute. But I definitely give all my credit to like you and Katie. For the people that inspired me to like do content like that, 100%.
Thank you. For me, I kind of like just evolved it from. So how I started.
Yeah, how did you start, bro?
Yeah,
Because
so-
I personally do feel like you were you were on the Shade Room, bro. You were like on everything with the planets, like, and you did like Facebook and all that. Like, you were up there.
Yeah.
Still up there. I'm just saying, like, for me, you're the first person I was like, dang. Like,
at the time, it was just taking off like boom everywhere, different types. So I started my career just with music.
Got you.
So I was coming out with music, and I was just going through a really tough retrograde at the point. Like I had fallen out with the person I was doing music with and collaborating with. So then
it was like a group thing?
No, it wasn't a group thing. It was a friend who basically was kind of playing a management role.
Okay.
But he had given me a lot of like the equipment you need to record yourself and everything.
Yeah.
So I just was making the music, and I was like, all right, this is my boy.
Yeah.
So we fell out, and I was just basically
Sorry
alone.
about that.
Yeah, so it is what it is. Okay. So I went to someone who is now my manager, and he was like, yo, my kids, they're doing TikTok. Have you been on it? And I was like, yeah, I know about it, but, and this was before the pandemic.
Okay.
He was like, I know about it, but like, you know,
I'm trying to do it.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think it's for me. So he's like, nah, get on it. Like, cause you have so many talents. I was just doing music. He's like, you have so many talents, and like, I'm trying to pitch you to these people to get some things going, but they need to see like the well-rounded version of who Keats is. So I'm like, all right, I'll get on it. So I just got on it, and like, you know, it just grabs you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You just started like, nah, this is kind of funny. This is so I was like inspired to just upload random stuff. And TikTok was cool because no one follows you. No one knows you. So it's just, you could be like a complete like.
You can do whatever.
Exactly. You can do whatever. And like you don't feel like, oh damn, like nervous. So I was just going, and I switched my name. I was Keats the Geek.
Okay.
And I had a lot of my music under Keats the Geek.
Got you.
So I was like, you know what, like, a lot of times I do different things. People just ask me like, you know, who did this? Who made the beat? Like, well, who did this? Like, no, I did it. So just Keats did it.
One man band.
Exactly. So I switched my name to Keatsdidit.
Okay.
And then I had like a really tough retrograde. I had like a flood in my apartment. I got like a super speeding ticket. I got a nail in my tire.
Super speeding ticket?
Yeah, super speeder.
What is that?
You're going fast. You're going fast, and the boys get you.
Got you.
So I was in my shower, and I was just, you know, doing my routine. And then I was like, yo, it's during retrograde, and all this stuff happened back to back. And I'm like, yo, why is Mercury such a And then I was like, that's kind of funny. Like, now what if the sun was like, okay, if the planets actually could talk? So, and I was like, oh, the sun would run things. And then, you know, Mercury's close, you know, and Venus, they're closer together. So they would, and I was just kind of running through it just like as like self-soothing. And I was like, nah, this is actually funny. So I got out the shower and just started writing.
Writing from there,
and again, you only have a minute. So I couldn't include Venus. I couldn't include Neptune.
Were you already knowledgeable of these planets before? Because your stuff is funny, but it also makes sense.
I mean, I knew the order of the planets. I knew Jupiter was a gas giant, but I was more so just looking at the surface level. I knew Mercury was small. I knew, you know, Venus, goddess of fertility. I knew things like that. So I would just attribute those to human characters. Pluto, small. You know, so I just personify them in what I knew. I knew it rained diamonds on Neptune, but I didn't even need Neptune's lore until the second episode, which I just thought when I uploaded, I was like, yo, this is gonna be dope. It'll probably get like 50,000 views, bro. It'll probably get
the first one.
Yeah, the first one. I'm like, yo, this is going to be probably like banger. And like at that time, the most viral I've been, I did like a song. I dropped a song on Saweetie's birthday called Sweetie, and like she retweeted it. So that got like 50,000 on Twitter. Yeah, so like I was at the time where I started to for sure. So I just started to kind of understand what viral content is.
Got you.
So that when I was like, yo, this could be a banger.
Yeah.
So I just couldn't. I posted it late, like midnight on Sunday, and when I woke up to drive to work, it was at 1 million. And as I was driving overnight, it was at 1 million. And as I was like refreshing it, it was like 1.1, 1.2, and I'm just sitting at work like, okay, I gotta put, and my phone was blowing up
crazy.
Someone had reposted it on Twitter, someone had reposted it on Instagram, and like, you know, stuff on Twitter blows up more if somebody else.
100,000%.
So you get it. So it was like just, I had posted it on Twitter, then they had posted it, and it was just taking over. That first one had 30,000 retweets.
Get the heck out of here, bro.
Exactly. So
what was you thinking at work?
I was just trying to pay attention, like, you know, just getting a little, like, you know that meme when it's like they're at the party against the wall, it's like they don't even know.
Yeah,
like,
they don't even know
I'm on TikTok right now. They don't even know what's going on.
When you went viral, okay, I ask you that later. So you're at work, it's going crazy.
Yeah, it's going crazy, and you know, I don't even let them know because they knew I did music. But it was just going, and then to the point where I went home and I'm like, yo, and I called my dad. I'm like, yo, this joint is popping right now. And he actually flew in. He was already on his way to come see me in Atlanta. And we were just looking at it because we was just geeked. You know how that feels.
No, that's crazy.
When you first get it, it's like, yo, this is
because it's never happened before. You're
exactly. It's like, yo, my phone is shutting down. I can't even refresh.
Yeah.
You know, my Twitter timeline is just now my notifications. I can new stuff.
Just scrolling.
And the thing is, the planets was so international. I had people quoting it in different languages. Like, oh my gosh.
That's that because that's content like that. That's worldwide.
Exactly.
That's not just a group. Like everybody can relate to like the planets. It's the planets.
Everyone
you know
knows.
What I mean?
You know, so I just happened to stumble upon such a universal topic.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I just didn't want to just be the planet guy.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to do other things. I started with music, so as I started to do the parts and write and everything, it was just really hard to keep the planets inside a room.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a lot of different characters.
When you went viral, like mega viral with the first like planets video, did you feel any pressure for the next one, or was it just kind of like whatever?
Nah, it wasn't pressure. It was like, I was reading the comments and I was like, where's my planet? No, where's Venus? Where's I was like, oh, y'all want to see
more,
you know, what they look like. And that's why I went crazy. I put the braids in. I was like, I need to show the range.
Gotcha.
So that's how I made, if Venus is the goddess of fertility, like she needs to be like her. Like, and I just wanted to flex that as best as I could to show I'm different. You know, that I'm not just a flash in the pan. Like I do this. So I just went on, and as I went on to create these characters, and I'm gonna ask you if it's the same, these characters like became more independent. Like whenever I need to do them, it's like I just let them kind of take over method-wise. And they already know because these past episodes are their story. So they know what arguments they've gotten into the past, how their writing has been. So do your characters kind of take on certain entities of their own?
I don't know. I think that I definitely have to keep certain characters definitely in their respectable boxes for sure. Like there's not a lot that I could do. Like when I do like the God counseling, and there's like God, and there's like a Bible character or something. There's only so many things that I can talk about in the way that I can talk about it. So I mean, I guess to a certain degree, I think I've never thought about it like that. Honestly, I just know that I have to keep them in a certain like box that works universally for everybody. But there are characters that I know I could just this person can go as wide as they want to, or can travel as far as they want to. But with other, it just depends. Honestly, I would say it just depends on what I'm writing about.
Okay, so run me through what was your like. Boom, this one took over.
Oh, it was the phone charger.
The phone charger, that one.
The phone charger.
How did you know, I have to tell this story? Because it's extremely relatable.
Because it happened.
Yeah.
Just like that. Just kind of like your shower story. Like I literally was at the table and I was just like on my computer, chilling, doing nothing. It was like my phone was about to die and I was just like, what the? And then I was like, oh, my phone charger's in my room. So I literally got out my chair, went upstairs, walked through my room, boom, nothing. And I was like, what the heck did I just come up here for? And I stood there. I stood up there for like, I'd say a full 35 seconds, because once you go back downstairs, you're like, bro. So I couldn't remember, and I was like, it wasn't that important. So I went back downstairs. As soon as I got back downstairs, it was like, the freaking phone charger. And at that moment, I was like, I wasn't just thinking about the phone charger, but I was like, how many times did it happen if somebody like goes upstairs and they just forget what they're, because that happened to me before, farther than the phone charger. I just didn't think to like, TikTok wasn't a thing, but I was like, I should make that like a thing and make it dramatic. You know what I mean? Because I love the dramatics. So then I literally, at that moment, made that skit just like that. And then I posted it, and that was probably my first like, oh wow, this is crazy. Like this is going mega viral with the phone charger thing. And I now that I think about it, it was cool because everybody has a phone charger. Everybody needs it. Nobody wants to go anywhere without it. I wouldn't. So that's how that came about, and it's still to this day, like I've made a lot of skits, but people are still like, bro, the phone charger one is crazy.
Yeah, and that's how I felt about the planets too. Another good one, the fan. The fan was sleeping with the fan.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that one. I was like, damn. Because, bro, I swear I have to have the arrow. Like, it may not even do that much, but it's just
you know, it's funny. I made that because of a girl, actually, because the fan on 24/7. And I was just asking her, I was like, you ever like, turn this off? She was like, no, this stays on. And I was like, yeah, but when you leave, she's like, it stays on when I leave. And I just thought, like, if I was that fan, yo, overtime hours is crazy.
Yeah, I'll be
just watching, like, you're not gonna turn me off? No rest? Like, you're just gonna be overheat? I'm working day and night? No, like, do I just retire when my battery blows? Like, what is going on? Like, so that's why I made that one. And then after that, I just feel like, I don't know, bro. I was pressure. It was a little pressure. I feel like after making, I don't know, bro, like trying to figure out just different ones to make.
Yeah, it's the,
like, you know what I mean?
I know, and you had hit me up before, and I told you, like, bro, you just gotta get
I did.
I
told you, I was like, I don't want to do these anymore.
I know. And I was like, but you started to, you hit like a second win.
I did.
And you started going crazy.
Because you told me, though, that what you said really mattered, bro. You was like, I remember you was like, now is the time to where you really want to, like, keep going. And I was just like, oh, crap. Because I think at the time, I was still trying to make a meal, maybe. It might have been close.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I hit 2 million on TikTok, and I was like, I'm good on this. And I started to diversify.
Yeah.
Like, it was very important to me to say, okay, this is good here,
but
other platforms matter. Like, that's why I kind of, and I kind of want to talk about our, people think, we're the same, but like, we actually bridged off into different areas. I took hold of Twitch.
Okay.
Do you know about Twitch?
Yeah,
like that?
The streaming service thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I started,
I wouldn't get it,
into
but I suck at
gaming.
video games,
So do I. But you get better. But I started with Twitch. I focused on my YouTube.
Wait. Let me ask you something before you go into that. Like, when you hit the 2 mil and you were like, I'm cool with this. Like, you're a pretty creative person. You do a lot of things. Like, there's not much you can't do creatively. Did you feel like you hit that just like, there's nothing else I can do on here? Like, did you feel like, okay, 2 mil, then 3 mil, then 4, but there's just like, I don't know, I'm outgrowing TikTok skits or TikTok in general?
I wanna say this with like a grain of salt, because TikTok, having 10 million on TikTok is better than 2 million.
Gotcha.
But I just didn't like the fact that if I want to say something, and maybe you can talk on this because I've seen you do it, but when something goes on in your life that you want to let your fan base know about, it has to damn near be in a viral essence so that it kind of takes off. Like, if I want to say like, hey guys, I'm moving, or I need help with this, or hey guys, I have a show coming up, or this, it's not gonna go as far as just you and a character doing something. And I've seen you do that. You've talked to your people, but as far as like Instagram, I noticed there's more of that response because it has to show up on their For You page on TikTok. So I said, let me try to focus on Instagram, and I feel like more of the organic communities. I feel like TikTok isn't very community based. Instagram is definitely, I feel a lot more community based, a lot more personable, for sure. Personal, like, did you feel like, I don't know, it was kind of like you became, and I'll answer this too, like, just a source of entertainment only. In this specific light. If it's not this, I don't want to see it. Like, did you feel like that's how you were looked like? I still feel like I learned that's actually, it's not a feeling, that's a truth, because I noticed I've come out with some, I've failed. Like, people may look at it and see that, like, it's not, oh, like, you're doing so well, but like, I have, the planets, like, crew necks and everything go crazy. But if I want to come out with something that's just Keats, it doesn't have that same, I'd say purchase power or buying power, because people aren't invested in me. They're invested in the characters I created.
Got you.
They're invested in, oh my gosh, I love Venus. Oh my goodness, Pluto, protect him. But me as a person, they don't really know who I am, because I'm so good at being other people. So it's kind of it's a double-edged sword. It's like, yes, they are my characters that I created, but the internet-wise, and there are people that, the people that are in my streams, the people that come in, like, that have my post notifications on, this is not, when I say like, oh, people don't care, it's just about, it's not those select few, but it's not in like the thousands, I don't think. It's in a couple of hundreds that really will, tune in, like, get everything that you do. Like, I may not like all of Donald Glover's music that he comes out, but I'm gonna support it and I'm gonna listen to it just because it's him and I like him as a creator.
For sure.
But like, it's a couple. You find those diehards, but you have to understand. A lot of people don't just like you; they like what you've done. They like your characters.
Right.
So that just tells me, how do I pivot? Okay, well, if I want to sign up people for the Patreon, I just have Venus do the promo. I just have Pluto do something. So it's kind of just a revelation, something that I've noticed.
Got you. I've always been a bit envious of the bravery people have got popular off of just being themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but just being themselves, like you gotta be a character.
Some people just have that like gravitational. I don't have that. I think if it's not a skit in a room with like people, much like your skits, people are like, I don't know.
I think if we had deeper voices, we'd be like 10 times better.
Oh, I prayed for that.
10,
I never got it though. But we got beards.
Yeah, beards. Beard gang. Beard gang.
We got hair.
Talk.
Damn. Oh man. I was just looking at that watch too, like, I gotta get that.
It's a Nixon, my nigga. I didn't even go cat.
I'm like, what brand is that? I'm really feeling that, but now I'm like, oh,
God
never mind. Falls within my budget.
Laid to rest. Laid to rest. Golly. Oh, damn. I'm gonna leave that in there too.
Got to. Oh, man.
Dang. Nah, but beards for sure connecting.
Yeah, if I didn't have a beard, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what I do, bro. Like, yeah, it's very hard to be sexy with the ladies sometimes past them hours. The voice don't really, you catch me in the morning.
Yeah,
I get a little Pendergrass within an hour. Yeah, that's it. Once I brush my teeth and stuff, though, it's over with.
Yeah.
It's like, we back!
Yeah, I be trying to answer my phone like while I'm still in the bed. That's why I kind of just like, you never know. Maybe call up shorty when...
Keep it low.
Yeah,
keep the voice low. You gotta keep it. Yo, what's going on with you?
Man, I made the anime rap that went crazy too, cause like the anime community, you know, I'm very much, you know,
they dig that
in there.
If you could have your career, the picture of your ideal career, like this is the picture that I want, what would it look like? Like just in your words, or if you were like, oh, I like this artist, I like their brand, like what would it?
I mean, I want to be respected in a light where I can walk into Universal Music, go in the rooms. I can walk in, you know, Warner Brothers, you know, visit the writing room, editing room, you know, directors. Like, I just want to be known as a creative that anything that I put my hands on, I will be an asset.
Got you.
And an improvement to the project as a whole. And that's really what I'm doing with, have you seen The Planets?
I have, on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so again, I wanted to, and that's the thing, I decided that what I'm doing with The Planets, because I went away from The Planets for a minute, and it was because I needed to excel it in production quality wise.
Got you.
I was the hunger to produce at a higher level, which I see you're doing as well. It was just to the point where I didn't want to ruin, just have a phone quality TikTok, because it got to me like people like Mish, EVC Noble on TikTok, Everett, I think his name is, who does, again, he talks to himself, but he was kind of one of the people on TikTok that I saw was shooting his vertical content with camera, live mic. He was really high quality in his TikToks, and I said, you know what, that is what The Planet should be at this point. But I always wanted it to be. I made a movie by myself. With the internet pirates and everything. So you had like the 123 movies, Kiss Anime, like just the illegal websites versus like the apps, like Twitter, Instagram, everything. And I personified them, and like the FBI took but just
wait, did they meet in the barbershop?
Yeah.
There was in the barbershop. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, back. But I rented out a movie theater and sold tickets, and people came out. I packed out the movie theater, and people watched it. But it was
Atlanta.
part 3. Yeah, it was part 3 of a TikTok.
Get the heck out of here. Okay.
So ever since that, I'm like, bro, I'm a big screen actor.
Yeah.
So if somebody don't pick me up, and there have been many, I've been on many calls, bro, many Zoom calls, many majors, right. The Disneys, all of that. So, and just nothing ever goes by, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
I can speculate. I don't know if I should here, but
I can speculate. We can do it all camera.
Yes, it's a nice, yeah. But I have the potential. Okay, here's a good way to put it that I feel comfortable saying. Someone like you, someone like Caleb City, RDC.
Yeah.
I don't see y'all as competition.
Yeah.
I see you as peers, but I look at Hulu, Netflix as competition, but because I can create an entire series on my own.
Right.
You know, I can score, I can edit, I can, you know, set up the camera, set up the lighting, do everything that it takes. It may take me more time than obviously $1 million budget thing, but you know, I can create something that two people, you know, the average consumer can look at and be like, this is good and this is good.
Right.
So by knowing that, I can take out an entire Hulu department by myself.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here, I have to switch the mindset of being, oh, I need them to pick me up. No, I'm already a threat.
Yeah.
So I just need to keep doing what I'm doing and build up my community to the point where they don't, and they always talk about music where you need to get the following and the numbers to where they bring you a deal when you don't need it. Right. Like Russ. Do you know about Russ?
Yeah.
Russ Diamond? Yeah. So exactly what he did.
Yeah. He has his own label and everything, right?
Own label, all independent. He did everything ground up. Now he worked his ass off.
Yeah.
He posted like a song every 2 weeks.
Have you ever, like, I don't know, reached out, been like, or no?
I reached out through Twitter, but nothing transpired.
Got you.
But yeah, it's very much, you can not easy bake oven because nothing about this is easy, but you can definitely DIY this. Yeah. Everything is DIY now.
For sure.
You have the willpower and the self-discipline.
I believe that for sure.
I'm on Planets episode 4 now. It is a lot, bro.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Man.
No, I think it's good that you started to really like take the Planets to another level. I feel like creative people can never stay at a certain, just stay on the same level for too long. Eventually you're going to be like, I need something more.
But I know, you know, consumers, they want to keep you in the pocket.
That's because I feel that not all of y'all, but consumers consume. Consumers don't know what it takes for the output.
And they don't care, nor should they.
No, they shouldn't care. I mean, they should. I would like it if they did, but you know, it's just like, no, I'm here to be entertained.
Exactly.
Which is cool, but I think that it's important to, at one point, like twist the wrist of those consumers to say, this is all I'm doing now. Come along or don't. But this is it. This is what I'm doing now. Because what's big for me and you, I feel, is you gotta grow. You must grow. There's gonna be growing pains. Maybe those views won't be as hot. Like when I put out little films and stuff, they never do as good as my skits. Never. They'll get lucky. You know, don't get me wrong. Like Ninth Symphony, that one did cool. But on average, it's not going above, I don't know, like 50, 60K views versus the skits that go for like, I don't know, 100 or 200. But at the same time, it's not that the high quality content isn't good. It's just reaching out to that different audience. And you know that. Like, I was just like, oh, okay, this is doing the skits and everything is cool. But I've been sick of those. I need more. I just need more. And I've noticed that, like, even if the skits do good, when I put out a high quality production and it doesn't do as good, I feel super fulfilled. Very fulfilled, happy. It's important to feel that way. I feel like you must do it. You know what I mean?
You don't. You may not notice. I'm sure you notice this, but when we are, from what we've done for the skits, have you ever just gone through your following and be like, oh shoot, like
such and such follows me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I'm followed by The Daily Show. I'm followed by Don Cheadle. You know what I mean? So you
Don
never
follows
know.
you?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of those. You
ever talk to him?
Yeah, no. But
I've
had Leslie Odom Jr.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had lunch with him.
Nice.
Yeah. He's super awesome. I have a lot of people in my corner.
Okay.
A lot of people. A woman, Monique Kernan, who's acted on Power.
Okay.
Yeah, she's super awesome.
That's
a lot
dope.
of people in my corner.
Yeah.
So I have to remember the work that I did, the microwave content that I put out, makes way and gives me eyeballs for those people. So now that they see me on producing at a different quality, you know, it's not always the views, it's what you're creating, who's seeing it. Because you never know who's watching.
Absolutely.
So I'm never gonna say, just stick to what you just know and what is working right now.
Right.
You know, the views, they're taking a hit because YouTube is, YouTube, but I am constantly growing on it. And creating a series, it's the Issa Rae road.
I feel like that's the best, bro. In 2023, you can do anything. Just like to your point, you were saying, like you can do all this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like it's all about it's not the views, it's who's seeing it. And I feel like sometimes you can target that audience that you want to that you want to be seen by, and the opportunity can come from that. People can see the potential in a lot of things all the time. They say, yeah, this might not have 1 million views, but I know where this can go. I know the creativity from this person, et cetera, et cetera. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, I struggle with that. I'm still struggling with that. Something doesn't get a lot of views. I put it out, it's high quality. I'm just like, what, bro? 10,000, 2 days? That's crazy. But I am still training myself to have that mindset of, it's about who is seeing it. It's not so important about the views and everything like that. You know what I mean? Who was the first person that follows you that you were like, oh, this is crazy?
Dang. First person.
Yeah.
That followed me. I think Precious.
Word.
Yeah, the woman who acted as Precious.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I don't know her name.
Got you. Okay.
But yeah, it was a lot. There was it's a big Disney executive.
Nice.
There was, it's a big one. No, it wasn't a follow, but NASA DM'd me.
That's dope.
That was fire.
That's crazy. Have you ever thought about an animation series with the planets?
I did. And like when I saw you doing your animation, so I was working on an animated series of the planets, but animation, as you know, it takes a lot.
And it's expensive,
Yeah,
bro.
it's expensive.
Yeah.
I came up with I have an entire pilot episode written for an animated series.
Okay.
But the first promo I was gonna make, I put hundreds of dollars into it with this artist who was like really inspired. They got busy and it didn't get to, I forget what it was gonna be called. Not like a mood board, but a
treatment?
A treatment, but it was a different word for it. But it was basically like comic strip versions of it.
Yeah.
And
wait,
it
is
just
that
never
called
got
a
animated.
storyboard?
Storyboard.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the storyboard of it. And I never got it.
Got you.
Yeah, but
Dang.
I did get some things from it. I got concepts, I got pictures.
Got you.
But the thing is, the planets, it's so many different characters. It's not like I'm just making a 3-character series. They all have to have attention to them. So I was gonna start with Pluto and the sun, and I basically voice over the skit. But yeah, it was a lot. Just didn't transpire. So hopefully with that's down the line once I get the real series, and I think that's why it didn't really start the live action version because I was like kind of like, oh, animated would be the way to go. But yeah, it's something I definitely want to do. But I think different versions of the planets could be a thing. But I just need something to pop on this.
Got you.
I feel like it's going to though.
No, I think so too. Do you have? I mean, I don't know if this is too much. Do you have an agent or no? Or just,
no, I'm solo.
Do you want one, or do you just like choosing to?
I mean, what will the agent do for me? How's your
That's good. I mean, auditions. Okay. If that's what you want to do.
Yeah, auditions for sure. But are they in LA? Are they in Atlanta? Are they all virtual now? Like
mine's in Atlanta.
Really?
But moving back to LA.
And that's the thing. I've had multiple meetings with agents. None of them close on me.
Really? That's crazy.
Man, like I said, I'm done trying to grab pick me, bro.
No, I feel that.
I'm
gonna refer you to mine.
Entire shows.
I mean, it just, you know.
If you want to, but that's the thing. We're very similar though. We're kind of like, if you look at if agents look at clients as books on a bookshelf, we kind of take up the same space. I just have hair now.
Yeah, but so what though? I feel like we're very different. Similar.
You can feel like that, but apparently the rest of the world doesn't. So somebody that's trying to start where we are.
Yeah.
Like, what do you recommend now? Because it's different than we started. I call this kind of like bang babies, because we came up through the pandemic when everyone was just forced to look at us.
Yeah.
Which now I think is kind of getting back into it with the strike. I mean, a lot of stuff is gonna not be coming out as.
Yeah. I'd say get out there. Sell pictures of your feet. Raise that money. I'm lying. Kidding. Honestly, I think.
But low key.
What's wrong with me?
You're built like that.
I think.
I have a long middle toe.
Yeah, my feet wouldn't make any money.
Yeah, no.
My feet would lose money.
I see you thirst trapping out here though.
You got to every now and then.
Yeah.
Just to balance it out. Because you know a lot of women, like, I've sold funny for so long that women only see me as funny. You know what I mean? It's hard to say, yo, like, you think I look kind of good? She'll be like, you're stupid. You're like, dang. So every now and then you gotta kind of like, I got a fresh cut. Let me try to like
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let me put a little picture out there.
Thirst. I know. Do you see like the choo-choos?
I see a lot of that.
Yeah.
I see a lot of that. And I say thank you for seeing more in me. You know what I mean? Thank you for not just seeing me as a funny person. I appreciate that.
Right. You ever just feel like a souvenir?
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, thank you for seeing me in a different light. But I would say for those like trying to get started in it now, I see people coming up right now, kind of, and maybe not as fast as it was during the pandemic, because I remember during the pandemic, bro, numbers was up.
Yeah.
Because all we were doing was being in the house, and you couldn't go anywhere. But I would say there's never a wrong time to do it. Start now, be consistent, and know that everything is about your audience. Everything is about grabbing your audience, and stick to that audience. You know, you don't have to have a massive following. You just have to have a strong following. So I would say, like, know if fashion is your thing, put out fashion content. You know what I mean? I would love to do fashion content. I'm just not making enough money to buy clothes to do it. You know what I mean? So that's why I make stuff in my room. If you notice, I've been recycling the same fits for 3 years. 3.5. So I would say, and then when I notice I'm wearing the shirt a lot, I cut the sleeves off. I give it a different look.
No way.
Promise to God.
No. I got the sleeves off.
I promise to God. But know what you want to make and just be consistent. No content is bad. It's subjective. To somebody, I can't act. To somebody, my stuff is trash. But to a lot of people, it's like, oh, Josh is the greatest creator on there. To some people, oh, the Planets isn't original. To a lot of people, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. You know what I mean? So I think that it should just be focusing on your audience. Do not let the views discourage you in the beginning. My stuff wasn't hitting in the beginning. Just keep going. And, you know, I think it'll catch.
Yeah, to that point, I think that be your harshest critic.
Yeah.
I think that you need to, if my filter for my content has always been so strong, it could be a detriment because it's like, just put it out.
Yeah.
Do things that you're going to be okay with doing consistently, and don't be afraid to pivot if like you're doing something. And it's like, I learned what this is, like finding your major.
Yeah.
It's like I kind of have a swing of what this will take to do to be successful at. I'm not feeling it, but I did learn that I'd rather do this part.
Yeah.
You know, I may not like the switching characters and having to do the wardrobe, but I do like editing.
Yeah.
You know, I like sitting down and editing. Maybe I'll switch to a vlog.
Yeah.
You know, I want to do different. You have to be able to like mold your whatever your brand is, whatever you want to be and what you want to do.
Yeah.
But you have to start. That's the thing. You just have
key.
to start yesterday.
100%.
You have to find out what doesn't work.
Yeah.
That's what you have to just mark off certain things.
Yeah, that's true.
Just
Starting
start.
is key.
Start, go, be aware of the differences of platforms. So YouTube Shorts is busting right now. And I definitely think you need to be on YouTube like that.
I can't. It's hard to do stuff under that minute. Just give me a minute and a half, YouTube, please. But they're keeping it at a minute.
Yeah, it is. New Superman series. Is it Corel?
Corel, yeah.
Corel, yeah. Like any caption of that, it looks clean.
Yeah.
Put it on Shorts. Snippet.
Like a part 1, part 2 type thing?
Yeah, that's what I have to do with the planets.
Okay.
And I may take a page from your book. I may I was zooming it in from 4K, but I may just have it horizontally.
Oh yeah, I started doing that.
Yeah.
I started just.
Is it working for you?
Yeah.
It is?
It works. I've noticed that people, they like it when it's just.
Yeah, and I feel like if it looks clean, they'll tip it.
For sure. Yeah. For sure. But what I've been also doing is, if I want it horizontally, like you do, you just crop it. Try to.
Yeah, and then keyframe, move to the side. But I'm like, bro, you're missing.
I know. I'm missing so much detail. But yeah, I've definitely been doing the horizontal thing lately. Like, it's been working, and the Sony camera helps too, because they just make it look like just really. Just like really good.
Crispy.
Yeah,
Really.
it just sucks if it's like, you just got to know that you're not going to be able to put it on YouTube. I mean, you can, but you're not going to be able to. YouTube, they love the full screen.
Are you shooting S-Log?
Yeah.
Camera profile? Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
You don't shoot in that?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
But I just noticed we swithed cameras.
So
I'm always in S-Log 3.
That's true. So yeah, I think that always helps out a lot. Like, I think, and then if it's like the little Superman thing, that was horizontal though. That's why in that case, I just tell people, turn your phone. This is something I cannot do horizontally. Like just sacrifice that.
Yeah, I feel like Twitter works though, horizontally, like longer form.
It kills horizontally. They love that. I mean, like with the skits, you can get away with that, but like film stuff, they definitely love the horizontal. I'm trying to come out with like a little, like an alien type of series.
An alien series?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Just like, so I've been writing like this guy that just arrives on another planet, an earthly planet, but there's like alien beings there. So he's like he's on the wrong planet. He doesn't know what he's dealing with. The only problem is just like, I have to find a way to not your typical aliens. They look different and also you watch Invasion?
No.
Bro, watch that.
Apple TV?
Good. Oh, it's so good. Season 2 just dropped yesterday too. But watch it on a day where you have nothing to do, because you're gonna want to watch all like 9 episodes, 10 episodes.
Okay.
100%.
Fair.
It's kind of just in a way to where an alien is, I can make it and know I can afford it.
Yeah.
I can say that's the alien. It only cost me like $500 to ask somebody to make this. Nothing too crazy, because I'm like, I can't afford that. No.
So it actually looks like an alien, not like the Superman where he looks humanoid.
Yeah, it's like some other type of form.
Okay.
Type of thing. So yeah, that type of stuff.
So like a suit. Or like makeup.
Or maybe just like something you can hear.
Okay.
Not quite see.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, molding the project.
Yeah.
Shoot, man. You single now?
Yeah, bro.
Staying
I don't
single?
think I would be able to get this far if I wasn't. Distracted. I get distracted. I'm invested.
Yeah.
I'm in love. It's been a month. I fall hard.
Yeah.
Which is why I've been. What about you, bro? Dating life?
I'm off the market right now.
Off the market.
Off the
okay.
But productive.
But productive. Okay. Do you think you'd be able to make this stuff if you was in a relationship? You do both?
Mm-mm. Like, not really. I feel like now, yes, because I know what my mission is. Like, I'm on a long term. Before, if I was like scatterbrained with like, I just have to catch the skit ideas as they come through. But no, Planet, new episode every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm on a mission now. So like, yeah, I can.
Did things change with the ladies once you got like,
of course,
or not
man.
really?
You know, man, I've had a lot of fun.
Okay.
I've had fun.
Yeah, okay.
Have you not? That was a crazy. Swing that. Yeah, for sure.
I've looked around.
You've looked around?
I've looked around. I've GPS'd. You know, I've explored.
You ever flown anybody out?
No. Would I? Yeah. If I had the money, you know what I mean? But right now I'm in the stage where I say, listen, my love, I can do domestic. That's all I can do. Mm-hmm. But you got to find out where you're going to stay at. And I might have you on a red eye. She's going to be like, oh my God, like, I didn't even know how I was going to get back. But you got here, though. You know what I mean? You got back to that airport.
Insane.
Let me know when you get back home. You ever flown a girl out?
Let me think.
Okay.
Flown out?
Has any girl ever wanted you to fly her out?
Of course.
Okay. No girl has ever wanted me to.
I don't think so. I tried.
Tried to fly out.
You know what's crazy? Paid the ticket. Didn't come because she was nervous.
Oh, she's sweet. That means it's not often. That doesn't happen often.
There may be miscommunication. I paid $300.
Oh, and she non-refundable.
Non-refundable.
No.
Yeah, it happened.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, at least still though, you know what I mean? That's not her normal thing, you know?
Good thing is I cleaned my place.
Okay.
For her to come, didn't end up coming. I had a clean crib.
Oh, see, that's the thing. If I clean the crib, you know what I'm saying? It's like I cleaned them. See, I don't think a woman would ever, that's not, if a woman ever asked me to fly her out, I'd actually be surprised. Because I'd be like, you see that in me? You see that potential? That's crazy.
But like, that's the thing. Like, so do you ever meet somebody and if they don't know who you are, it's like, oh, hey, what's up? One thing I don't like is you may meet somebody and say, hey, what's going on? You know, I thought you were really pretty. Like, you mind if I have your number? Like, you know, maybe we can like hang out sometime.
Yeah.
And if they're like, you can have my Instagram. It's like, okay, boom, 130K. Boom, 200K.
Yeah.
Now the like tone is different. Did that ever happen to you? Ever? But I don't imagine you getting sideways interest anyway.
Nah, you know what though? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I usually win a little bit with 65% with the personality alone. The personality alone. But then if she sees the following, it's usually kind of like a little like, yes, like she thinks I'm important.
Yeah.
That helps out a little bit.
Status.
But but honestly though, I've been I think my personality kills it though. If she does think I'm important, the personality is like, oh, he's just a regular degular. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, baby, you look good. Like, I feel like we have something here. You trying to go to In-N-Out later, protein style, because I respect your diet. You know what I mean? Lemonade, no sugar. What are you trying to do?
It's disgusting.
You don't like the no sugar lemonade, bro?
Never had it actually.
It's actually proper. It's
That
cool.
sounds sour. Like,
It's cool. But I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I think that what I have noticed, which is cool, is that a lot of the women that are, you know, the status, they're cool. They're really cool. They're not like what I would think. I'd be like, oh, she's way out of my league. Like, she's probably like this. Like, and I've met a couple and they're actually like really cool.
No, I met the OnlyFans girls are pretty cool.
You met some OnlyFans girl?
So the thing with like Twitch is like Twitch in anime cons, because all the like anime cons is cosplay, and a lot of the cosplays is dress up. And a lot of dress up is like a kink. So they all kind of like, oh my gosh, I love anime and sell pictures.
I've never been
So they
to a con before, but I have noticed the costumes are quite.
Okay, you still recording on that?
Shame on you. Oh, we're not using that one anymore.
Oh no,
No, we don't need that one.
it's cool. So
Yes, this is still recording.
okay, let me double check mine as well.
Yep.
Boom, going strong. What were we just talking about?
We were talking about
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans and anime.
OnlyFans and
Dressing
anime.
up,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you don't really watch anime like that, right?
I don't. I try to. There's a couple that I know of.
Okay.
That I like, kind of.
Yeah. So I'm heavy on anime and stuff like that in that
Yeah.
community, and I made this anime rap that went crazy. So
Yeah.
a lot of people know me from that. But yeah, they very much TwitchCon,
Okay.
Anime Con.
Okay.
The girls that it all kind of is in the same.
Intertwines.
Yeah, it's very it intermingles a lot.
never
So,
thought
but
that.
they be cool.
Yeah.
Very free spirited. But
What do you mean by that?
open a conversation, kind of like, you know how the girls be like, oh my gosh, like you look like you have a RBF, but like you're so nice.
RBF?
Resting bitch face. No way you did not know what RBF is. No way we just learned that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Just learned that.
Resting bitch face. But yeah, so they're just cool, open a conversation,
Yeah.
bubbly.
Okay.
Just cool people. Like,
Got you.
I mean, I don't know, like Violet Myers, who is a corn star. I don't know if I've never met her, but I hear she's cool. I know people in LA that know her, but apparently she's cool people.
Corn. So she likes to eat corn.
Yeah.
Got you.
Corn enthusiast.
Got you.
So.
She was at the con thing.
No, she's just a corn star.
Okay. Interesting. Never been to one. I don't know I don't know who I would cosplay as. Like, do you have to come as an anime character at this thing, or can you just come as anybody?
No, you can come as anybody in pop culture, I'd say.
Got you.
Yeah, just be somebody that other people will recognize and maybe think out of the box, you know.
Question though, do the outfits actually look that zesty, spicy? Or are those just remixes?
What do you mean?
Because I be seeing some outfits at that place that, you know, like girls wearing. I be like, that's really spicy. What superhero is this? What anime character is this? Or is it just like, nah, this is just my take on it?
It's a lot of this is my take on it.
Gotcha.
This is, you know, but like they'll choose characters like a Street Fighter character that just be in a thong.
Gotcha.
And like they'll be like, oh, look at my, you know, this is my, like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even play Street Fighter like that.
Got you.
Like, oh yeah, or like this is my Tifa.
Gotcha.
Like the mini skirt with,
Okay.
you know.
Kind of like, what
Bosom.
character are you? Okay, got you.
Yeah, but You know, a lot of them do choose things that they look sexy in.
Got you.
So.
The biggest ones are in like San Diego, right? That's the like biggest one, or no?
Nah, they move around, but DreamCon is one of the most popular black ones.
Yeah, okay.
Where you see people of culture.
Yeah.
And it smells pretty decent.
Got you.
Does
it usually not smell decent?
Nah. the mouth breather cons.
Oh no.
Like where it's majority, you know, the whites congregate.
Mouth
Deodorant's
breathing.
not really a thing. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a couple of them like Dragon Con. A lot of them are in Atlanta. So there's AWA, Anime Week in Atlanta. There's MomoCon,
Okay.
which is pretty good. It's in Atlanta as well.
Okay.
And then in New York, you have Anime NYC, which is nice. It's like also like a lot of the black people show up with it because it's New York.
Got you.
But I know Anime Expo, which I heard was smelling crazy.
Really?
Yeah, Anime
I'm
Expo.
not familiar with this culture. There's 2 animes that I've watched. I don't even know if the other one counts as anime. I watched Attack on Titan,
That's anime.
but after the 2nd season, 3rd season, I was like, I can't do this anymore. It was kind of
Understandable.
dragged a little bit. And then Castlevania. I don't know if that counts as anime.
It does. It's a Netflix anime though, but I hear it's pretty good. I don't really
Have
just
you
because
watched
it's
it?
Netflix, no, I haven't. But like, I only have time in
be-
my schedule for the goats. Like, I'm caught up on not caught up. I'm in Wano on One Piece. So like, One Piece is like the longest, most profitable, popular anime ever.
One Piece.
One Piece.
That's on Netflix?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No, it is. It's just the way that you're talking. People are gonna watch this like One Piece and like you don't know your.
Oh,
One
they're
Piece.
gonna be like, you know.
It's on Netflix, but it's not gonna. The whole thing ain't on there.
Got you. See, that's the only thing about anime, bro. It starts off when he's like 6 years old. And you gotta watch it all the way up until he's like 20.
Facts are a little skewed, but I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
It's a very long story.
Absolutely.
Very long, and it's very well thought out.
Okay.
It's like it's one of the greatest stories ever written. Like Lord of the Rings, all of
that
those
hype.
long. Yeah, because it's 1,000 episodes, bro. If you were to look at a mural of all of the characters that One Piece has and the backstory, like the actual characters with backstory, it'd fill up this entire wall, bro. I don't understand how you can manage that much character and story.
It's a lot of story.
Yeah, it is. And just plot holes, and there's things in like episode 50 that aren't even answered until episode 958. Jesus. Like there's just the way that they can manage all of it is insane. It's as a writer, as a creative, I respect it a lot. It's just a lot of, because the worst thing is when you start One Piece, the art is very 1998. Because it's been going since like
For so
1990
long.
or whatever. Yeah. But now like the anime is fire, but you've put
Up
in
until
2
like
years.
season 17.
Right.
Dang.
Yeah, there's arcs, there's a lot of stuff, and some of it does drag. There's filler, but yeah, I think it's if you're like a true dedicated anime fan, you have to put in the time to watch the best anime ever created. You know?
Got you. I'm about to work on that.
I don't think you got that in you right now. I don't think so. If you Castlevania and Attack on Titan 2 seasons, I don't think you got One Piece in. I'm just being straight. Maybe Hunter. Like, try that. Hunter.
Hunter. I think I tried that one.
Yeah.
Starts off with the kids.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it.
There's one thing I don't like about anime is the explaining in the middle of the battle for why something happened. I hate it, bro.
So you just don't like anime.
I love it. It's just
So you just don't like the inner monologue of the way that he is.
I hate it.
You can't even
it's
watch
like,
sports
yo, bro,
anime.
just let me watch it, dog. You ain't gotta tell me. He'll be like, I slipped. That's why he almost got me. I'm like, I freaking know that, dog. Just fight him. Let me figure it out. All right? You don't have to tell me.
I get it.
But that is the anime culture. I'm trying to get into it, bro. Like, I'm gonna give it a shot because I do like I will say the one thing that I like about in the anime community and culture is it's very passionate. Everybody's passionate about it, very much so. And it seems like they don't put an age limit on it. You can enjoy it for however long you want to. I see freaking people way older than us that are like hyped about anime, and I like that part because it's kind of just like people are just there to really just be there, have a good time, be their favorite character. Everybody's there to like just have a good time. I like that about the anime community. There's no like, I don't know, hateration in there as far as I can tell.
That's not true, but we can't even get into all of that.
Really?
There'd be some drama, dude.
In the anime community?
Yeah, man.
Really?
Community, for sure. But I feel like it'd be mostly like, I want to say mostly women, and I'm sure people will correct me in the comments, but I think it's a lot of drama with, like there's a lot of claims to like, you don't even really watch anime. You don't even really like it. But you're doing this cosplay. You're just trying to, hop on a trend or a wave, which you don't know how many. I've seen people get chastised for not liking anime when they know they've been watching anime since, like, they don't even need to read the subtitles. But like, people will say, "Oh, you don't like it."
There's some people down there knowing Japanese,
right? Exactly.
Watching anime. You're one of those people.
Yeah, I don't know Japanese.
But you can say a couple of things pretty well. You've done them in your content.
Yeah, but that's no more than me just studying my scripts.
Got you.
And being very convincing, which it should be.
Got you. I got grabbed by the throat on live once.
For what?
Because I started watching Attack on Titan, and I was like, "Yo, I'm watching this cartoon that's crazy." This is when I just clicked on it, just on some like, hey, let's just see what this is.
Cartoon.
Because Netflix was force feeding it down my throat, and I was like, all right. And the first like 2 episodes, the first episode, crazy.
First 10 minutes.
I was like, what is this? It's going crazy. So I got on live that night after watching like 3-4 episodes. I was like, yo, bro, there's this cartoon. It's called Attack on Titan. It goes crazy. They was like, you're watching the what? And I was like, cartoon. And they were like, if you ever say that again, I'll unfollow you right now. And it was a lot of comments. I was like, whoa. What do you mean? They were like, that
anime for
anime. Yeah, they were like, it's anime. It's not a cartoon. And I was just like, okay.
Yeah, nah.
I'm sorry.
Very strong-willed about it. But it's like, bro. And like the people like RDC and Keatsdidit, like we be chill. Like, it's like, bro, like y'all be taking this way too serious. I know we love anime. Like we was like, bro, it's anime, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's a very strong-willed community, I will say.
Absolutely. Now I just watch stuff and I'll wait for somebody to comment to see what they call it. But Castlevania is actually coming back. I'm really excited about that. I know that doesn't really count as like anime, but I love that one. You got to check that one out.
Castlevania? Okay.
It's really good, bro.
I'll check it out. I've been hearing about Hell's Paradise, Kakiguryu. But the thing is, I like anime that gets canceled or just doesn't come back with another season.
That's awful.
Yep. It sucks. But that's all the good ones never really they always get discontinued, I feel like.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Castlevania, same thing. It's season 4, I think, but it got like canceled because of some like drama within production. And I think like this is the first, it's coming back out with a new season, but it's been like, I want to say like 4 or 5 years, maybe longer.
Oof.
Maybe shorter, maybe longer, but.
GG's.
Yeah, I do want to get into the anime thing though.
Yeah, I feel like it's not something that shouldn't really be forced, but I will say
mainly because of the girls.
There's so many type of anime. I guarantee you there's an anime for you. I don't know what it is, but there has to be because it's so vast.
I'm not gonna lie to you, it does look interesting, but I do just in case I do run into a baddie that loves anime, I can be able to say, I know that one.
Yeah.
So we can connect. I can be like, oh, I know that one. Versus me being like,
I don't know. So if you did. You're not even giving me something to go off of because once I watch Castlevania, I could kind of say like, oh, this is kind of what you like.
Yeah.
And then I'll be able to come up with other things like that. But you could probably just type in anime like Castlevania. Actually, let me do that right now.
It's good, bro. I'm telling you.
Anime like Castlevania.
There's another one I really like too. Starts with a V.
Oh no. Yo, chat. I typed in anime like Castlevania and they put Yasuke. I'm sorry, Yasuke was trash.
What's that one?
It's I probably shouldn't be allowed. Like Black Twitter wouldn't let me.
Is this
say
the one with
that.
Lakeith? I like that one.
The Black Samurai?
With Lakeith Stanfield? Let me see.
I don't know if it's Lakeith.
Let me see the picture. Yeah, that's the one with Lakeith in it. You didn't like it?
See?
Did you watch it?
I tried.
What was wrong with it?
The first 5 minutes. I just expected like
a lot about me because I was glued.
And Flying Lotus did the soundtrack, so I was like, oh, this is probably gonna be some gas.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't sticking.
I was glued.
So now it's just pulling up Netflix anime.
Okay.
Like it's not actually about the story. Like 15.
It's not on the
like
crunch.
Netflix's Castlevania.
It's got to be on the crunch.
You may like Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man.
You might like Chainsaw Man.
Okay.
Because that's dope. Also, Vinland Saga, too.
I love that one. I literally just said it starts with a V. I watched that one.
Vinland Saga.
I don't like the fact that every season is different.
I didn't even watch the second season yet. I'm not going to hold
I didn't either. I only watched the first one. The first one was a banger. You talking about when the kid's dad gets killed on the ship and he grows up to be... Banger.
Yes, sir.
Banger. And then the second season came and I was like, where's the kid?
Exactly.
And it was a whole new story.
Who is these people I don't know?
Yeah, I said, no. Where's the kid?
Yeah.
Loved that one.
Yeah, I tried watching the second season, first episode, like 2 or 3 times, and I was just kind of busy. I was like folding clothes or doing something at it, but I was like, nah, it's new. Yeah. It's new stuff. I can't get into this right now.
You want to start over.
Yeah,
no, let's just build off of that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
All right, man. What else didn't we touch on?
I feel like we touched all corners. Let me think.
Any questions?
I'm trying to think.
That the people were. Do you think we look alike?
Yeah, because my mom said we do.
Really?
When I had long hair, when I had the fro, and I was like, Mom, do you think we look alike? And I put the picture to her. She was like, oh my God. She was like, you guys do actually y'all look alike. And then when she heard you talk, she was like, oh my God. She was like, you guys resemble each other, absolutely. And my mom's somebody that's very quick to be like, no, I don't know why they say you look like him. She
gonna tell like it is.
Yeah, she's like, no, not absolutely not. You were the first person that my mom gave a strong reaction to, like, oh wow, like yeah. So I was like, all right. And then when we FaceTimed a minute ago, and I had we had screenshot it and I put it on Twitter, a lot of people was like, what?
Yeah.
Y'all not
when you had hair, it was like when you cut your hair, I was like, okay, finally something. Something, because it wasn't gonna be me. I swear to you, it wasn't gonna be me, man. No.
Yeah.
Why did you cut your hair?
It was a lot to take care of. It was a lot to take care of. I couldn't do it every day. Started thinning a little bit on the top. I'm insecure about it. So I was like, I'll just cut it off, whatever.
Okay, it looks nice.
Thank
with
you.
the beard, would you ever like
Rick Rouse it?
Kinda. In between that.
Yeah, I would. That's what I plan on doing now. I don't have the potential. I don't have the ability to actually Rick Ross it, but it can get pretty long. But I don't think enough people know, like, bro, you try to grow, that thing starts getting itchy.
It do.
Itchy, you start looking very grimy. And our beard hair, it ain't straight. Like, we black. It's gonna grow out in twirls. So you gotta pick out an ingrown if you get one.
Trust me, I know. Yeah. I shaved my beard like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
But my hair grows really fast. But it was like a huge thing because no one, since
you went
the
bare?
internet popping, what?
You went bare with the shave? Or you just shaved it down?
No. Psh, baby.
Oh, they hate that.
Yeah. No. Yeah, they was calling me all types of hurtful words. But it was a divide because some was like, "Oh my gosh, you look so pretty." Like others were like, "No,
don't ever do that again."
Exactly. Don't ever unfollow. Let me know when it's bad.
You today, like, I really love your content, but don't do that again.
Yeah, right.
And they say it like an auntie or something. I'm like, okay, my bad.
What's the wildest comment you ever got?
I don't know the wildest comment, but I've gotten some wild videos. Very wild.
What are your DMs like?
Very rated R. And I didn't ask for it. It's just.
Okay, here's a good one. What do you get?
What are your DMs like?
They're more tame now. They're more tame now. But that leads me a lot of the rated R, because my DMs do be rated R, especially on Twitter.
Yeah. You check those.
You never know what opportunities may lie. NASA was in my Twitter DMs, so I have to look at them.
Fair point.
Those message requests on Twitter are a scary place, but I get there's a lot of gay allegations that come toward me as though I'm a very cisgender, straight male.
Yeah.
I only like women.
Yes.
But I live in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And you're in California.
Yeah, I mean.
I get a lot of pictures that I should not be opening.
Yeah.
That I don't want to see.
Yeah. A lot of them.
From men that are very confident.
A lot of men, a lot of women. But I say, hey, if you like the content, keep looking at the content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, please support it.
You know what I think though? I think it's because my voice, bro. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? Maybe it's because my voice is not that deep. I don't know. But a lot of people, I remember one time I posted something about like my dating life with women, and people were like, "What?
You like women?
You like women?" And I was like, "Yeah, to my knowledge."
I would not have guessed. You look
would
like
have never known. I was like, what
about?
Yeah. You know, I mean, I don't know, you know, but whatever, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, it's just a joke. I'm never beating the allegations because I'm so confident in my sexuality and everything that, bro, I'll pop into Venus like at times or whatever. Like, I'm just super confident because I know, you know, what I like. Yeah. So, but it's just funny. It's like, even me and my like Twitch channel, like, yeah, I'm not beating the allegations. Like these comments are no. Yeah, you're right. No.
Yeah, I don't care. I would say, wait. Have you ever slid into DM? Like, I mean, like a
celeb DM?
Yeah.
And like gotten an answer?
Or not. I got plenty of those. No answers.
No answers?
Yeah.
I think I slid in Lotto's DMs.
Like on this?
Like a while back before she
was
like the
word. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're serious?
Yeah.
Okay. You have a thing for Lotto?
Who doesn't?
Right. Right, valid.
But I don't know if they're like not like Zendaya level. Man, I was trying on that man before time, bro. Like dedicated skits to it, like Twitter and everything. I would like include, you know, like include a little bit into the.
You know, Zendaya's from my backyard.
Yeah, man.
Right from the Bay Area.
So yeah, that didn't work. Once Tom was in there, I was like, you know what, Tom valid.
Good job, Tom.
Yeah.
Good man.
Tremendous. But yeah, nah, it just nothing. I'm not really the slider. Like
any celebrity crushes, genuine ones though.
No, honestly, I mean, Janae Aiko's beautiful.
Right.
She's lovely.
Right.
There's only a few. I was talking about this like just a little bit before, but like there's a few women I would like fold for.
Yeah.
Lotto, Janae. I respect Tiana Taylor a lot, but there's not many because I was just at Rolling Loud, like you know, right up. You know, Ice Spice did the little move.
I met
for
Tiana.
Me. You did?
Randomly.
How was that?
In Urban Outfitters in 2016.
What's she mean?
No. So sweet and polite. I used to work at Equinox on Market Street in San Francisco back when I was controlling the water, saving lives, right? So across the street, there's Urban Outfitters. I go in there. Equinox is a sports, I think it's one of the biggest Equinoxes in the country, is San Francisco, full court. So when NBA teams will come to play the Warriors, they'll practice there. So Cleveland's in town to play the Warriors. This is during the finals, right? They stay at the Four Seasons, which is connected to Equinox. I go into Urban Outfitters. I'm looking for a shirt, bro. T-shirt. I'm looking. I look at her. She has a hat on. Nice little comfortable fit. Super like fashionable with no effort. With a stroller. Junie, I think that's her name. Junie, their daughter, was like a baby at the time. And nobody in there was noticing her. But I also, like nobody. I was the only like black person in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, I promise to God, I said it just like this. Tiana? like I knew her. I promise to God, bro, like if she ever sees this video and she thinks, just remember this, remember. Promise to God, this is all true. And I was like, Tiana? And she looked and she goes, hi. And I was like, wow, like, what are you doing here? Because bro, it's the Bay Area. It's not like LA. You know, the Bay is its stars just don't be but she was super polite, bro, super cool. I didn't ask for a picture or anything like that. Yeah, she had the baby with her and everything. But yeah, bro, she was just an urban out. I met and we had like quick conversation. She was really, really cool.
Okay, so what's the most memorable fan interaction that you've had?
Like from like a celebrity or something?
No, like a fan, you know, somebody who watched TikTok was like, oh my gosh, I actually love your videos. And they're actually talking about you. Do you ever refuse pictures?
No.
Okay.
Never.
Me neither.
Yeah, that's lame. I wouldn't say that I didn't meet her, but and I don't know if this is like a correct answer for your question, but I'd say Erykah Badu was followed me and DM'd me like, I really love the way your brain works, like your content's great.
That's dope.
And I was like,
that's dope. That's lovely.
I was like, I've loved you since I was 6 years old.
That is lovely.
But it was great. Like that right there, I was like, wow, like nobody could ever tell me anything. If Erykah Badu says my content is dope,
right?
Nobody could ever say it's not.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to
Like
think.
on the street, like anybody, you know, at the store.
Oh, that stuff happens pretty, not super often, but it happens.
Yeah.
I got recognized at a drive-thru in Wendy's, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I got recognized at church, which is pretty cool. Took a picture. Who else? Yeah, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. I do have. I'm not gonna say her name. There's a few celebrities that I was like, I wish this little internet stuff would just work for me one time. One time, to where I'm like, yeah, and that's how I married her. You know what I mean? One of those stories.
Who is it?
I don't know if I should say her name.
Let's be men. Are they like in a committed relationship?
No, not that I know of.
So why not? What's your like train of thought?
I'm thinking about it if I end up with a girlfriend in the future, you know what I'm saying? And she sees this,
That's tough.
it's like, oh, so that's now we have this issue, you know what I mean? But who cares? Venetria, she's this model.
That must be a good one because I don't know who that is.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, screensaver.
No, not a screenshot, but let me tell you something. When I pray, it's like, don't give me a starring role. Don't give me money. Don't give me a huge contract. This is all for fake, of course, but just give me her. Let me be on one knee. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking.
How did you discover
Every
Venetria?
kiss,
That's a beautiful name,
every
by the
kiss
way.
begins with K type stuff.
Wow.
Yes,
You went to Jared.
yes. But knowing me, I'd probably go to Walmart, buy it there, put it in a K box. Then when I can afford it, switcheroo. You know what I'm saying? I gotta show you this. Oh my gosh, she's just. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, bro. She's like this model.
Oh, okay.
She's gorgeous.
Hold on, let
That's not her page though. I don't know where her page is. Maybe it's deactivated. She likes to keep things on the low. You know, she likes
you like
she likes to
lips.
disappear every now and then. Huh?
You like lips.
I like everything. I love her heart the most though.
She does have a nice heart.
Pure, beautiful, kind-hearted.
She's very California.
You think so?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
definitely.
I think you know, it's just certain women you look at and you go, I know we'd be great together. We really.
But I mean, there's a lot.
She just
of
doesn't
those.
know
There's-
it yet.
There's so many like Instagram baddie clones, bro. Like my explore page is riddled. I've messed
you
up
wanna
my
know something
explore.
though with her? I know in the morning before she brushes her teeth, you just look and you're like, oh. Nothing is, it just be, with sleep still in her eyes. You're just, bro, you're so beautiful. You're gorgeous. There's not many situations I could see myself down bad over. Like if a girl just stopped talking to me out of nowhere, I'd just be like, I can come up with some reasons for her. Like, I get that. I get that. Her? Please, can we talk? Can we please just, what did I do wrong?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Everybody's got one. Just one.
might have a couple.
Okay.
Might have a couple.
Gotcha.
So it's a large world.
There's a lot of beautiful women out there. There's a
Man.
lot of beautiful women out there.
But like I'm with substance, bro. I need substance.
I got that. I got that. That's important. Substance is important. Seasonings are important. Nobody wants plain chicken.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
But like I'm the type of person, like if I'm talking to you, your physical attraction level will extremely fluctuate based off of the way I have like if a chick use a big word with me, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so now I know like there's depth in
There's
here.
depth in there.
You know, there's something
Okay.
like because I have an intense vocabulary.
Okay.
You know.
I can see that. Nice rapper.
Yeah,
A lot of
exactly.
lyrics in
You know,
there.
I
Makes
am a
sense.
writer, so
Gotcha, yeah.
if I have to feel like I have to nerf my vocabulary, that's my regular vocabulary, I ride a motorcycle 750cc. Like I need to, like I don't have to, I can't slow this down because you can't handle it. You know what I mean? So I need to be able to function with all cylinders
Got you.
to even deal with you.
Yeah. I just thought of another one. When you said I got a couple, there's one.
Yep.
Do you know this model named Anak?
A knock.
She's a model.
I think so. think so.
Let me just.
A knock. That sounds very familiar.
God, I'm talking.
But many of them come across my Instagram.
I'd go into debt for her.
Into debt?
I'll just claim bankruptcy. It ain't no thing. It ain't no thing for her. I don't care. You want what?
You'd cop the Birkin?
I'll make it happen. Brother, yes. Okay? I will snatch and grab.
A knock. Snatch and grab is crazy.
Yes, bro. Her name's Anak Yai, I believe.
Oh, Onyx. Okay.
Anak, bro. It's women like her that make me wish I were 6'5", because she deserves someone that's taller than her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That.
I don't know how tall she is, but it's just like, if she desires that, she deserves that.
Beautiful black queen, by the way. Beautiful, immaculate black queen.
Amazing. Whew. You know them knee implants people be getting?
That's crazy. Man, I'm how tall are you?
Oh, 5'10".
5'10"?
Even. That's it.
Yeah, I think I'm like 5'10", 3/4 or something. Like something.
But that's good though. We're above average. I think the average height of men is what, 5'9"?
And I'm like 6'2" with hair. I don't know. You kind of did your
That counts.
thing. You know, it counts, right?
That counts.
It does.
So it's like, we can say we're above average. Like, it's like, oh, are you average height? No. Come on now. Why would you even think that?
Yeah.
I'm an inch over.
But hey, you know, I think that's our time though.
It's our time.
Yeah. So.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah. This was fun.
Great.
This is great. Look at us. Who never thought?
Not me.